Welcome back to our channel, your source for the newest news and undisclosed narratives about Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we give you exciting news. Catherine dazzles in most beautiful printed outfits as fashion world stunned at her style. The internet goes into a frenzy whenever the Princess of Wales is seen wearing a patterned dress. The internet is exploding with screenshots. Instagram tags are multiplying, and fashion journalists are scrambling to identify the name before it's sold out. There is an entire chapter of royal style that she has developed around prints over the course of 14 years. These designs include flowers that pay tribute to host countries, polka dots that hint at Diana, and art school Paisleys for gallery evenings. An in-depth analysis of each outfit that made headlines is provided here, including topics such as the fabric, silhouette, accessories, and the subsequent social media storm that ensued. As a fashion blogger, when the summer arrived, I had the idea to compile a list of all the most stunning printed dresses that have caused the fashion world to be captivated. I believe that this is a wonderful concept. Give me the opportunity to take you on a journey through the world of printed dresses. Let's embark on this journey together. In the year 2025, a statement on VE Day 80 that is sustainable. 80 years after victory was proclaimed in Europe, the Princess of Wales entered Westminster Abbey wearing a black-on-white Alessandra Rich polka dot midi dress that she had first worn for the memorial service for Prince Philip 3 years previously. Crisp chalk marks measuring 6 millimeters in diameter adorned the silk crepe, which featured a side-button bodice, velvet collar, and cuffs. Catherine transformed a memorial ceremony into a lecture on conscious repetition by restyling it with the Royal Air Force brooch and a pillbox that was elegant. The upcycle was praised by those who were concerned about sustainability. Fashion blogger Etta Coriol remarked to her 2 million followers, proof that even a future queen can shop her closet. In addition, the rewear brought her unofficial polka dot trilogy to a successful conclusion, establishing polka dots as her contemporary hallmark. 2024, a repetition of the polka and a storm on social media. When Catherine attended the 79th Veterans Day ceremony wearing the same rich dress, she startled and pleased online style sleuths. This occurred earlier in her trilogy. The comments ranged from compliments, such as immaculate, timeless, and thrifty, to lighthearted criticism, such as how many identical spots does one duchess need? Statistics on involvement, however, were indisputable. In only 24 hours, the hashtag #SpotTheDot had 18.4 million impressions on X. 2023 Gallery Nights in Vintage Paisley. At the V and a Photography Gala, which took place in the fall, Catherine opted to wear Ralph Lauren's silk Paloma shirt and wide leg pants in Psychedelic Paisley, a look that was evocative of London in the 1960 set. When she was touring shows on psychedelic record covers, the rose and indigo print that she was working on rippled beneath the lights of the gallery. Many high-fashion enthusiasts praised the risk, with Vogue stating that the style nudged royal dressing into bohemian territory without losing gravitas. She re-wore her navy polka dot Alessandra Rich dress from 2019 at Wimbledon, demonstrating the garment's ability to remain in style throughout the summer. The midi dress, which was paired with Victoria Beckham's chain-handle handbag, received a standing ovation from photographers on the center court, who photographed the outfit as it swirled in the wind during the SW19 season. 2022, an elegy in Hollywood's dots in Old Hollywood, Ascot. For the memorial service held in March for Prince Philip, the princess wore silk polka dots to lighten the somber black color, which was reminiscent of Diana's dress from the 1980 set. Bethan Holt, a fashion journalist, lauded the morning chic that struck a mix between seriousness and Cade's signature flair. Alessandra Rich revealed the brown-on-cream polka dot high-neck gown she wore at the Royal Ascot event in June. The style, often referred to as My Fair Lady redo featured a wide-brimmed hat designed by Sally Ann Provan, which arched over the dots like an exclamation point. The number of people searching for ascot polka dot dress on Google increased by 480%. In 2021, during her visit to the Hope Street Justice Centre in Liverpool, Catherine engaged in digital diplomacy while wearing a Hope Street Paisley dress. During her visit to the Hope Street Justice Centre in Liverpool, Catherine made the decision to wear Alessandra Rich's blue dress with a sailor collar and dots, thereby maintaining her trend of wearing spots. She brightened screens in Bowden's blue cornflower sprig wrap dress, which was a high street purchase that caused the retailer's website to break down for 20 minutes. Such an incident occurred several days later during a video conversation with Team Great Britain for the Tokyo Olympics. Her print game was not diminished by the pandemic-imposed on-camera lockdown that occurred in 2020. For the premiere of her Hold Still Picture campaign, Catherine stood barefoot in Kensington Palace Gardens while wearing a yellow ditzy floral shawl from Faithful the brand. Her digital-only reach was shown by the fact that the eco-rayon dress, which had a retail price of £150, was sold out tenfold in less than half an hour. During the same spring, Zoom thumbnails displayed the princess wearing Rixo's vintage plumeria print Isabel outfit. The coral flowers on the clothing brought a sense of hope to the pandemic screensavers. For the year 2019, Ridley London and the very first dot bomb. While attending the youth workshop hosted by the Royal Photographic Society in July, Catherine wore the gray Paisley Virginia tea dress sold by Ridley London, which retailed for £250. The bias cut and flutter-sleeved product sold out in 90 minutes, prompting Ridley's creator to pen a viral thank you letter. That Wimbledon fortnight was the formal beginning of what is now known as the Kate's Dot era. Her navy and ivory Alessandra Rich outfit, inspired by 1940 shapes, dominated the tabloids. Fashion writers praised the crystal button puff sleeve midi dress as pure nostalgia served fresh. For the outer courts, the princess wore it with white Stan Smiths, and as she entered the royal box, she changed into Giant Vito Rossi stilettos. This resulted in 2 photographs, 1 dress, and an unending number of reposts. 2018, a glamorous maternity look in Stockholm with Paisley. Catherine wore Eardham's navy silk velvet Stephanie gown to a black-tie dinner at the ABBA Museum in Stockholm. Catherine was 7 months pregnant at the time. While Swedish pundits were ecstatic about the royal rock and roll maternity, gold Baroque Paisley sparkled beneath chandeliers. As seen by the fact that the style was paired with sapphire chandelier earrings from the Queen Mother's collection, it demonstrated that pregnant clothing can still be stunning. 2017, the year of botanical superiority and poppy power. In the month of May, Catherine appeared at the Chelsea Flower Display wearing Roche's green botanical midi dress, which blended in well with the RHS display gardens. The tabloids proclaimed Camo Kate. With Catherine Walker's white poppy speckled midi dress, she returned to the pattern expertise she had previously shown at Wimbledon 2 months later. In addition to reflecting flowery courtside arrangements, the scarlet flowers caused a Google search for poppy dress to increase by 550%, demonstrating the widespread influence that the Wimbledon outfit has in the market. The year 2016, the year of 2 triumphs, Muggle tiles and Tudor roses. April, Naeem Khan's cobalt blue block printed shift, which was inspired by Mughal mosaics, was the perfect complement to the marble background that the Taj Mahal was adorned with. During a single day, Instagram users liked mashups of clothes and monuments by a total of 1.8 million. Catherine wore a red and white coat dress by Alexander McQueen that was embroidered with Tudor flowers, making a live Union Jack, as she went onto the mall balcony in June to celebrate the Queen's 90th birthday. There was a yell from patriotic revelers, and observers referred to it as Britannia Couture. Included, are the sunflower strawberries. The Australian label Zimmermann was the featured brand at the resumption of Wimbledon week. Under the warm summer light, the Romer dress, which was white with eyelets, concealed a subtle sunflower design that shone. Sue Barker remarked that the outfit represented Wimbledon whites with a splash of southern sunshine, and the press pack described it as the finest day attire of the championships. 2013, from christening roses to balcony irises and things in between. In June, 10 weeks after the birth of Prince George, trooping the color balcony cameras photographed Catherine wearing an iris print peplum jacket dress designed by Alexander McQueen. Ivory silk wool adorned the outfit, scattered with cornflower blue petals. There was a commenter on a live blog who wrote, "Back and blooming," and 17,000 people upvoted it. She wore Seraphine's baby blue rose flory pregnant outfit for the baptism photos of Prince George, which took place in October throughout the month. The brand's website failed in the midst of a 300% increase in traffic, which was the first indication of the Kate effect. The Orchid Overture. Princess Catherine's trip through the world of Prince started in Southeast Asia in the year 2012. When she entered the Botanic Gardens of Singapore, she was dressed in a custom Jenny Packham silk sheath that was hand-painted with purple vanda orchids, which are the national flower of Singapore. Twitter trended the hashtag orchidress for a period of 6 hours. Local newspapers referred to it as textile diplomacy. What is the climax? During the ceremony, the gardens baptized a new orchid named Vanda William Catherine, therefore preserving the event in vibrant color. Thanks for taking the time to view the video. We would appreciate it if you could tell us which printed dresses you enjoy the most. Now, farewell for now.